Hey, what's happening, everyone? I'm SirJames coming at you guys with another video, and hopefully you guys are doing well. Today is Friday, which can only mean one thing. Well, technically two things, and that is one, our Friday episode for the Lightsaber review, and the second thing is, of course, we have a brand new episode of The Mandalorian. As always, if you haven't seen the latest episode, I would highly recommend you guys tread carefully in the comment section, and if you're watching this during the actual premiere stream, and then I suggest you tread carefully in the live video chat as well. Again, I just want to make sure that you guys are getting spoilers or anything like that, and I honestly at this point I just recommend watching the new episode first and then come back to this video. It's better to be safe than sorry. But of course, also don't forget there is a giveaway currently going on my channel. A link to that video is in the description down below, where you will have a chance to win the Star Wars Black Series Boba Fett electronic helmet, and you have until this Sunday to enter. So by the time Sunday ends for me, that's when the giveaway will be over and the winner will be announced on Monday. So good luck to all of you who have entered, and I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you who were following directions perfectly. Because of this, I am open to do more giveaways here on this channel, thanks to how you guys have been responding to this one, so thank you once again. But now we have this lightsaber. Which one is it? Well, if you can read the video title, we have Yoda's lightsaber. There's been two different ones I've seen on the marketplace. I have one of the two variations of the saber that I've seen on the market, and I know a lot of you guys are going to be asking me, where did I get this saber? Honestly, this is one of those sabers that I can't really leave any form of links to you guys, because this is not an easy saber to get. It's kind of like I forget which one it was, but there was one that I did this year, which was another one that was related to the Old Republic. That's kind of hard to get as well. But this, a few months back, it was just on a random night. I was staying up late, and I was on Korbanth's website, and in their empty hilt section, they had what they were calling, I believe, the Y3 hilt, which is, again, Yoda saber here. It was just an empty hilt, which I purchased, eventually got in, wasn't sure who to take it to as far as for an installation, but someone reached out to me, and then there's this whole process that I just don't want to get into. It's too long of a topic. And well, now we have the saber right here, and this thing is decked out. This little tiny saber is decked out. We have a NeoPixel setup, and yes, I do have a blade that was custom made to fit this one. We also have the Profi board, and I just like everything about this thing. So let me give you guys a bit of a close-up here. Now, at one point, I recalled that the patch store, they actually had a Yoda saber back in the day, and this is just my personal guess, that the patch store is bringing some of their older hilts back and upgrading them to some of the current tech that they're using now. And if I had to make a guess, and again, I could be completely wrong about this, but there might be a possibility that we will see the return of Yoda's lightsaber from the patch store. And again, I'm just making a guess. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, or if some company out there is currently making more of these. Again, I don't have any of the information of that at this point in time. So let me actually open this up, because I want to show you guys how this is all laid out. So again, we have our NeoPixel setup right in the inside here. We also have the power and aux. I currently have these swapped around. I forgot to swap them back. So right now this top one is the aux. This bottom one is going to be the ignition. We unscrew it here, right here in the center. Like that. So right here we have our Profi board. It's not on the latest firmware. Keep in mind there's actually new firmware that was available. I just didn't have time to upgrade it to that at the moment. We flip it around here. This does have a recharge port. There's actually a thing plugged in here, which we'll remove in just a few minutes. But the other cool thing is that anytime I have a Profi lightsaber, I like it when you could easily access everything that you need to access. So for a Profi saber, you need to easily access the board here and also the SD card. And this one, you just remove the speaker attachment right here, just like that. And everything's right there. I could easily plug in something right here. I could easily remove the SD card. So anytime I'm adding Saberfonts, I normally remove the SD card, because it's just a lot easier for the transfer rate. You could honestly just keep it in there and the files will pop up if you have it set up that way. But I find the transfer rate to be a little bit on the slower side, which is why I always remove that. But again, I really love how this is set up, and it's just such an amazing way. So before I actually put a blade, I want to bring the blade over first and show you guys a little bit of a comparison, if you will. Now, the Yoda lightsaber is not going to be using the 1-inch blade or the 7/8 blade, and I'll show you guys those right now. So this is your typically 1-inch blade right here. This next one here, minus this little thing that I have plugged in here. There you go. So the bottom one is the 1-inch. The top one is a 7/8. But this Yoda one here, which I believe the blade length here is 26 inches, I have to say. 26, 27, something like that. So let me bring the Yoda one here. The Yoda one is on the top. The Yoda one's thinner than the 7/8. I think this is, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on this one. I think it's a 3/4 blade or something like that. It's quite thin, that's for sure. So let me put this in here. And I do apologize if I seem like I'm kind of rushing. That's because supposedly there's a planned power outage, so I need to get this video done and edit it in time for you guys to watch. So I'm going to go ahead and insert this blade into said hilt, just like that. I'm going to unscrew this because I need to remove the kill key in order to make this function. That's a little tiny kill key too.
The dark side I sense in you.
Why, yes, that is indeed true. I poked myself with these. So now we're going to go ahead and put this back on. If I have time, I'll try to put the name of the saber font and where it's from during this video. I think I'll start doing that because I know a lot of you guys always ask me, where does that saber font? Where'd you get that? Where'd you get this? So hopefully that makes things easier. But like I said, I'm a little bit on the time crunch, so we'll see what happens for today's video. So let's go ahead and activate. So this is a Kyberphonic Yoda font, which let me turn off this light here. So this one is currently set up with a random blade flicker. Let's see, I don't remember if there's any quotes on this one, Matt.
May the Force be with you.
There you go.
May the Force be with you.
I think that's just that one right there. And then, let's see. There you go. This one's a little bit hard to access because it's using these magnets on this weird pillar thing. So that's the only slight negative on this thing. There we go.
Hard to see the dark side is.
Oh, there you go. There was other quotes on here.
I sense much fear in you. May the Force be with you.
Again, it's very nice. And it's a pretty good sized speaker in general too. And you know, the fact that, again, it just feels weird in hand, to be quite honest. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. I want to show you guys the size difference because it doesn't seem like it's small, but here's a good way to compare it. Here is my Star Killer lightsaber that I did a video on. So here is the hilt size difference. Hopefully you guys could see that. It's about half the size of the Star Killer saber. That's how crazy small it is. Put you back there. Turn off this light and let's go ahead to the next one.
Name's Mira. I've been watching you all stumble around this moon for a while, causing trouble.
And then activate. Now again, if this is not the correct saber color, you can easily change the different colors and whatnot. It's just a nice way to kind of showcase. I can't seem to activate the, there you go. That's why I was trying to activate, but again, this is a little bit hard to activate that with the way this button setup is. And I did add some quotes on here too for each of these, by the way.
I don't want to keep running. I'm looking and never feel like I'm finding what I'm looking for. I'm tired of being hunted. I want to become like you. I want to be strong. I don't want to be afraid or alone anymore. I want to become like you. I want to be strong. I don't want to be afraid or alone anymore.
I think there was 3 quotes on here.
When the galaxy takes something from me, I want the power to let go. And I want the power to heal the echo when it's gone.
There we go. Very nice. This is also another Kyberphonic Saberfont. This is part of that Old Republic package he's been doing. So there's like a lot of different Saberfonts on there too. Next up.
Darth Treya.
So, I mean, it's pretty simple who that one is, but this is also from Kyberphonic. It's got a really nice, weird, like mystic sound emanating from that.
It is such a quiet thing to fall, but far more terrible is to admit it. Where Revan wanders now, I do not know. It is such a quiet thing to fall, but far more terrible is to admit it. Who I am is not the question.
So very nice. Next one.
My life is yours.
And then activate. And again, this one's also got a really nice, besides the hum, there's that extra sound added to it. It's got a menacing tone to it. I like that. And again, if the blade ever looks orange, if you're new here, that's because the way camera picks it up. But if you look at the reflection here, it's indeed a red blade, not orange as it shows on camera. That's very nice indeed.
What is wrong? Something troubles you. I can feel it. What is wrong? Something troubles you. I can feel it.
Hold this down.
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force. It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing.
And that's it for that one. So the next one.
Ahsoka.
Sorry for that little interruption. Someone was interrupting me. So the next one is the Ahsoka Tano, also from Kyberphonic. Actually, pretty much all these are from Kyberphonic except for one of them. So activate. As far as how does the Yoda saber feel and handle in hand, it feels nice in the hand. It handles pretty well. It takes a little bit of adjustment because you have these little box portions that kind of stick out here right where you're grabbing. So you have to kind of get a little bit more adjusted to that before you could start feeling a little bit more comfortable and then start going a little bit more crazier with your saber swing. Something like that. I don't remember if this has any quotes or not.
Master Kenobi always said there's no such thing as luck. Anakin, good luck.
See what I mean? There's no such thing as good luck, and she says good luck. That's like, make up your mind, Ahsoka.
Master Kenobi always said there's no such thing as luck.
Let's see if she'll do it again.
Master Kenobi always said there's no such thing as luck.
I was wanting her to say good luck. Anyways, moving on, we have...
I will have my vengeance.
So this is that nice one. This one is not a Kyberphonic font, but he did make the Prion portion of it. Not the effect, but the sound effect of it. But this is that one that some of you guys like. Let me step back here. Oh yeah. I never get tired of that one. I like it. So this saber font is called Pitch Black, by the way. You can find it on saberfont.com. And that Prion effect was from Fernando's blade style, and then the Prion sound leading up to that was done by Kyberphonic, so Jesse. Again, I really like that one. So hopefully you guys see the effect there. And there's one more on here. I haven't got the chance to mess with this fully, but you guys probably know that, you know, I love video games, and one of my favorite video games is definitely the Kingdom Hearts series. And then...
It's time. The Keyblade Graveyard is up ahead.
Oh yeah. Because this one was a Yoda lightsaber, I thought, you know, Mickey's small. Let me add Mickey quote on here. Now this one is, I bought it on Repulse. I forgot the maker's name, but I'll put a link down below. Now we also have...
It's over!
Yes, and technically it's Sora's font, but, you know, it's the best I can do. Even though Donald never heals me correctly. Oop.
We're all in this together, Sora!
And Donald and I are no Keyblade wielders, but we'll always be right there to help keep you steady. We've got your back, not just now, but always.
Always can rely on your companions as far as the game goes. But yeah, that was the Yoda lightsaber. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Like I said, I can't provide you any links to where you could possibly get one. You just have to kind of get lucky. I mean, that's how I was able to get one. I just simply got lucky and got an empty hilt, eventually got installed. Other things happened, and well, here we are. Now, it's definitely a good one. Like I said, if I had to make a guess, since Korbanth, the patch store at one point had a Yoda lightsaber, there might be a chance that they may bring it back upgraded to what they're offering now, because I was looking to see, and it was definitely released at a time where the tech and electronics that they used back then was a lot different than what they offer now. So we'll just have to kind of keep our fingers crossed and see what happens down the road, or once I do learn if whatever company is coming out with a Yoda lightsaber, I'll be sure to let you guys know immediately. But like I said, overall this is definitely very great lightsaber, and just the fact that you could pack so much features in such a tiny little hilt, it's just crazy, and I just love how this one's set up. It's easy to access. Everything's about, like I said, just a little on and off switch here, and the aux thing being the way it is, you know, a little bit more on the finicky side. But besides that, I think this is fantastic. But once again, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. That will be I don't know, I think the next one is honestly Monday. So Monday again, you'll be hearing who was the winner. Until then, I'll see you guys then, and may the force be with you.